Fraudulent petitioners on Skid Row are now paying the homeless to forge names, forge addresses, and forge signatures of registered voters.
Oh, cool. They pay you? Yeah. How much? Oh, what name you have there? Oh, it's Vicky Walker. You're Vicky, huh?
No. They gave me the name.
Oh, man, it's sad. An update to a story that we've been following and covering exclusively. This is just one of the many examples of what's happening in California. Homeless people are being paid by petitioners to forge actual voters' signatures on Skid Row, where homeless people are being told to sign petitions using names and addresses of actual registered voters. Our next guest exposing all of this, President Trump even sharing his investigation on social media. But so far, for whatever reason, the Department of Justice has not done a thing about this. CEO of the O'Keefe Media Group, James O'Keefe, is with us now. James, great to have you back. Good to see you. Before I ask you about what you saw out there, where is the Department of Justice on this? Why hasn't Pam Bondi moved on any of this? And I'll add to that, the Somali fraud in Minnesota, same thing.
Why haven't, well, that's the question of our time, isn't it? Here's what I know. I know that, they can kind of arrest some of these guys tomorrow, but one of the challenges the DOJ or any law enforcement agency is going to have is, it takes months to build a case and to perhaps flip some people and turn them against their superiors. Maybe there's some type of approach where you can do both things, but I'm certainly a little bit frustrated myself. We have them on tape, dead to rights. I've been releasing a tape every day. Cam Higbee, John Cho, Savannah Hernandez, Anthony Rubin, other citizen journalists, not just me, are all working together on this one story.
Right.
And what's shocking about this, I don't think anyone's ever seen anything like this in American history caught on camera. You can actually see them forge other voters' signatures. We went to those voters' homes. We did all the work to do that. Those voters are outraged. It's a state felony. It's a federal felony. And where the DOJ has jurisdiction is when you pay someone cash to register them to vote, it's a federal felony.
Okay, let me play, James, let me just jump in and play one of the videos so everyone at home kind of knows what we're talking about here. Take a look at this.
So do you want to sign?
Yeah, but I want to know what I'm signing first. I'm not stupid.
Oh, okay. Well, we good. It's good bills, but you only writing what I'm telling you to write. I'm telling you to write.
I'm not a registered voter.
Okay, then that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. I got you.
So you're only writing what I'm telling you to write, and then you and your team were assaulted, and somebody on your team was actually punched. We can see it on camera. So what is going on out there?
Yeah, I don't know if you're allowed to show that on your screen. But
yeah, we have it.
Andrew, my producer, they clocked him in the face, and we came. Right there it is, right there. Boom. So we're putting ourselves in harm's way in an American city. We're exposing crimes on camera. This is not circumstantial evidence. I want to make very clear to your audience. People talk about voter fraud for a decade. There's so much fraud. We know there's fraud happening. Yeah, but you never really actually see the crime on tape, do you? Right. You always hear about it through statistics and circumstances. You can actually see the money being given to the homeless person from these petitioners and organizers. We're going to release a story next about who those people are. That's fascinating, by the way.
And it's happening in the middle of the day.
Organized crime syndicate.
Yeah, in broad daylight. James, do you have any idea who's funding this? Who's behind all this? Who's sending these petitioners in there?
Yes, I have a very good idea of all of that. I'm not going to scoop myself. I'm going to break that report on Monday and Tuesday of next week. And my investigators and our investigative journalists are in the team right now, again, risking their lives to do this.
And did you dress up as a homeless person?
I did, yes. They're out there. Some of them are dressed as homeless. Some of them are posing as undercover agents to get close to some of the bosses and coordinators and petitioners that are coming in out of state, making money to do this. But I think, and I said this to Benny yesterday, I mean, the question we have to ask ourselves is it worth it? If no one's going to be held accountable, if no one's going to be arrested, does exposure even matter anymore? Is the question that I have. I don't know how to answer that question.
Great point. I want to play one final video of yours just to bring it all home. You found one of the citizens of California whose name has been fraudulently signed on one of these petitions. Take a look.
We tracked down the disenfranchised voters at their homes to get the reaction to their signature being forged. They're giving names of currently registered voters, and one of them is a Vicky Walker. I assume that's his address?
Still get her ballot, but...
You still get her ballot?
Yeah. Doesn't live here. I bought this house nearly 9 years ago.
Okay.
That's why I always feel really weird when I get the voting ballot. It's like, you know, obviously that's fraudulent.
All right, so that voter seemed pretty stunned when you showed up at his front door?
Yeah, that guy said, so just so the audience knows what's happening, we were given the petitioner paid cash to the homeless person and said, please forge the name of Vicky. So he went to this Vicky person's house and then discovered that Vicky hasn't lived there in 9 years. And the guy goes on to say he named his cat after Vicky, the former owner or resident of the house, because he keeps getting a ballot in the name of Vicky. Now that was the one case where the resident was a former resident, but
oh my goodness,
remarkable, truly extraordinary,
tragic for our country, crimes. And nobody else is exposing this stuff except for independent citizen journalists like yourself and others. Keep on it, James O'Keefe. Great to have you back. We appreciate it. We'll keep the pressure on Pam Bondi as well, because that's the other part of this story. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.